And if you break any of this wool, TNT will go off. It'll all explode.
There's one major problem though, is that it can be diffused in a matter of seconds. So even the fact of placing a block there will make it explode. So no more tampering with the untamperable bomb. This one is...
And as such, and basically now guys, the bomb is diffused. All we need to do is go into the middle and turn off its sort of self-destruct sort of timer function. It'll blow it up.
Here is my new version. You can download it from the description. Good luck.
When you touch it, it blows up. In 1.5 minutes, it also blows up.
Moving a block. I mean, something that has a collision box.
If he shoots now, we're in a bad position. But, yep, we got through. And we landed inside the bomb, destroyed the trigger mechanism. The pie zombies are in the end now.
I think, wait, we can place the wool without it exploding.
Yeah.
I didn't know we could actually, well, oh.
Bomb has been defused. I tried that, and I posted the design on Reddit, and somebody had the brilliant idea of blowing up the bomb with another bomb. And spoiler alert, it worked. Turns out if you blow up TNT far enough away, you can destroy the barrels without activating the TNT on the inside, which means that this whole design is completely useless. And I had scaffolding and TNT container ensures that any attempt to remove the shell of the bomb results in a fiery end. Even its internal circuits are impossible to tamper with. Breaking one simply causes the other to trigger the bomb instead.
Now that was a blast in the past for many of you. Well, today I bring you a new bomb which I have built over there. I call it Schrodinger's bomb. Now it's based off of Schrodinger's cat. So essentially, to explain that, it's a quantum superposition by essentially slapping a cat into a box where it has a let's move over a little buddy, where it has 50-50 chance of living or dying. You close the box, you hit the button, and you don't know if it's alive or dead until you open the box and you observe what happens. Or in their case, it does that. So instead of it being a cat, I just did it with a bomb. And you don't know if it's exploded or not until you open it, and when you do, well, it's triggered. So in a way, it also includes the observer effect, where does a fallen tree make a sound if no one's around to hear it? That's basically what this bomb's about. So essentially the bomb I have is built over there, over a village and desert temple, which is the reason why this villager here is deeply depressed. And as you can see, I don't see it, so everything's all good and fancy, but as soon as I try to get into close range, even I look at that, I don't see it, but as soon as I step in, as you can see based on the chat there, Schrodinger's cat blew up along with my cat, because you're a monster. And if we fly over a fair distance to the center, as you can see, splash radius is quite big. Now this bomb design also works on multiplayer, so let's say your worst enemy built it over your base, and if you're lucky where you just approach it to the right direction outside the range where you can just make out the outer box of it that contains the bomb, so it's like, okay, I can't deal with it, I'll just tell the server mods about it so they can deal with it because no griefing is allowed. Well, the only problem is as a mod, even if you go into spectator mode and you try to get there as fast as possible, it's too late. It even detects you. It even detects players in spectator mode, although spectator mode is supposed to be no world interactions, but as you can see, that is false. So good luck for any server mods in that taking a glance of how to defuse this, because unless you're able to tell the exact position of blocks within inside that bomb from this distance way back here, you're not going to be able to defuse it unless you're the admin who will just roll back the chunks of the server to before it was built. For those reasons, I'm not showing a build tutorial until hopefully somebody gets a solution, but that's going to be fairly tough. Now, most videos now would probably go over how it actually works, but in this case, since just looking at the bomb triggers it off, it's pretty hard to do that, and also it'll ruin some of the fun of trying to defuse it. But I will give some intel for those who want to become bomb defusers about the properties of it. There's only 2 Minecraft mechanisms in play for the activation. Staying outside this orange box, I can 100% guarantee your safety, aka you can do anything outside it. However, as soon as you cross it, I cannot guarantee that it will not go off. The bomb is semi-locational, but directional. The bomb creator can take as long as they want to build it and safely leave the area before the thing is set to go off. Now, what that means is I didn't just try to do something cheap by essentially combat logging by like assigning the 9 TNT and then just leaving. There is no prime TNT or explosives and that kind of stuff, so any explosions that happen is a direct cause by you and not me. There is also 4 additional anti-tamper features that would make it harder to defuse. They would only come into play if you manage to get up to the bomb without it exploding and you try to poke around with it. Now I challenge you as a viewer to disarm this bomb without any of the explosives getting triggered, aka you can't just let the bomb go off and then just fill it in with water. And also, even if you do try, I don't think that would be even possible. Even if you do get completely stuck, post your videos sharing your attempts to share intel to work together as a community, become a part of the bomb squad to defeat it. Make sure to include @MooingCowMilk in the video description, and also comment on this video with just the link letters of the YouTube video that it is, because if you include the full YouTube link in your comment, it'll remove it. This way I can easily find and watch your attempts. Now this challenge has 2 phases compared to other tamper-proof bombs. The first phase is a discovery phase, i.e. figure out how it is built and what makes it tick. This is a bit challenging since just looking at it sets it off. Now if you're an expert, this part should be quick, but I'll allow you to use any and all tools to help you in this process, so commands, mods, external programs, anything and everything you can think of. Now if you're confident enough, you can move on to phase 2, defusing. For this challenge, the bomb is considered defused when it is completely removed from the world without any of the explosives getting triggered. Now I have some rules for the solution to be valid. 1. It must be a 100% defusal rate, aka no RNG required, because as a defuser, you don't want to take a gamble like a 50-50 shot of it actually working every time you have to defuse it. 2. No messing around with game files. All values and settings must be set to something you can achieve by setting it in-game. 3. Moving or copying the bomb to a different location is not allowed because the bomb is directional and semi-locational. 4. Must be doable in survival with cheats disabled, aka if this was on a server and you were just a regular player, you should be able to defuse it yourself. 5. No downgrading versions, no snapshots or data packs, aka stick to the full versions and don't use some obscure bug that only existed in one snapshot. 6. No cheesy solutions dependent on changing game rules, aka kind of like a command, or if you somehow manage to change the settings when you're creating the world or whatever. 7. Using mods are allowed to a degree. The mod can affect the behavior of the bomb, i.e. it is doable without it. But if it makes your life easier for you, Like if you have a performance or skill issue, I'll allow it. So examples are like sodium or optifine, replay mod, or even tasking mods if you don't have the abilities or skills to actually do it yourself. But again, it has to be possible for a regular player to do it. Number 8, doing something that's not in the spirit of the challenge, aka not doing it legitly. This here is just basically a catch-all clause in case I'm missing something. Now for this, I see 3 categories of solutions possibly coming up. So there's the glitchless one, the glitch, and for the worst case, multiplayer. I believe multiplayer would be the worst case, since as a regular player, you don't have access to change the server properties, and if you are going to try to attempt this, set up the server so the bomb would trigger whenever you pass this orange border. Now, since it's unlikely for you to get a working solution on your very first try, keep the download of the world in a different folder than your saves, and then copy it into your saves, so that way you can quickly copy a fresh world into your saves list, and then just make sure to delete the failed world first. So since this one's already exploded, what I do is I just do that, single player, that's that one, just delete it, and then just in my saves folder, I'm just pasting in a new copy, and then here I just go back, new, as you can see it's there again, I just boot it up, and then again, if I go inside it, it went off. That is all, good luck. I guess I'll go into hiding, as I'm probably going to be put on some watch lists quick if you don't find a solution. See ya.